Hi, I've recently found out this brilliant way to view comics, and I want to share it because it's something that's kind of limited. I recently found online that there are these comics that you can buy on DVD. This one, the Amazing Spider-Man collection, contains 560 comics. That's all the way from the very beginning, all the way through to '06, I believe. And it's awesome. I got this for $50, and there are other ones as well. I mean, they have loads of them. I've also got the Iron Man one, Invincible Iron Man, Amazing Spider-Man, Uncanny X-Men. Even though it says 40 years, it's Uncanny. And I've also got Star Trek. The sad thing is that these aren't really being made anymore. Star Trek is, but these aren't. As well as these, there are Captain America, Fantastic Four, and the Silver Surfer in one box. The Incredible Hulk, Ghost Rider, 40 Years of Avengers, and there's also the collection of Civil Wars and House of M ones. Oh, and also Ultimate X-Men. That's the only Ultimate comic collection there is. But yeah, Star Trek one is the only one that's still being made available because Marvel decided to cancel the contract. Surprise, surprise, it's because of their iPhone app and their digital comics that you can view online via subscription. Essentially, they decided that they can make a hell of a lot more money selling off individual issues, or even like the subscription, like a bit of a mass quantity thing, with sales and all that, and get a hell of a lot more money than $50 at these $50 that these are meant to retail for. Now, because they're not being made anymore, the price is kind of going up, and you can only really buy them on eBay. But honestly, they're still much better value. Because the iPhone app is something that is incredibly popular, Marvel have been doing sales and stuff on there, and recently there was one for the early issues of Spider-Man, and they were selling for $1 each. Now, if I bought my copy of the digital DVD one for $50 on eBay, why would you not do that if you had the ability to get 560 issues for $50? When if you're spending $50 in the iPhone or the digital comic realm online, it's 50 comics. It's stupid. It is insane why you wouldn't want to buy these. Now, the range costs from around 30, 50 starting off, and all the way to $200, which is what I've seen the Captain America one go for. It's quite a bit of money to spend, but I'm really tempted to do it because I haven't got it yet, and it's so tempting because again it's like 40 years worth of Captain America and like 500 plus issues. Why not? Maybe in a month or two. But anyway, I just implore you to go out and buy these because even though they're not being made anymore, they will still be around for a little bit because sadly people copy them onto their computers. Hi, sorry to butt in here, but I want to finish the thought, and while you're talking about these things, you do tend to trail off on what's on your mind, and I just want to get this out onto the interwebs because it's one of those things which, when it comes to you want to mention it, but then you forget about it when you're talking. People, they copy the PDFs onto their computers, and then they sell off the DVDs again back on eBay, which kind of keeps the price at around $50 each. But sadly, it does mean that people are kind of doing something really immoral and ripping off Marvel. So it's both a good and a bad thing. And I guess it's also half the reason why Marvel has stopped it, even though they will make more money. One of the downsides is I bought Uncanny X-Men and Amazing Spider-Man both at the same time, and well, Uncanny X-Men came in just this in the box, but it was this. Well, as Amazing Spider-Man and all the others have come in an MRA DVD case with the DVD inside. It's as you would expect for 30, $50, $30 retail, $50 ish maybe. Anyway, but yeah, you kind of get them as a DVD in a little thing. I don't know if this is standard, but I honestly think that some poor person decided they needed a DVD case, therefore they just didn't ship it off again. And also, just sort of the stickers that they kind of keep stuff in, I could tell that they'd been peeled off and stuck back on again. Anyway, it's not a big deal, but it's something that you just should know before you consider purchasing this stuff. Sadly, people copy them onto their computers. I've done that. I've done it so I can view them on my iPhone. In fact, there's a brilliant app called Comic Zoo, I believe. Actually, I'm going to have to check it. I've got it on my iPhone. It's like Comic Zeal, Zeal. I'll post a picture up. Anyway, what it is you can view PDFs of comics, and it's great. You can view them all. You can tap them. It enlarges it. Especially good with the early issues because they tend to keep them in very sort of square set boxes. The X-Men, for example, you view it in one bit and you just slide it along, and its next frame is exactly the same size and dimensions. It's brilliant. So yeah, just going through, and actually the digital comics are brilliant as well because they've got the original ads. They start off with a blank page, so a blank page on one, and then the actual comic on the other. I'm trying to do it in reverse here, and you see like the front page, and it's got the X-Men, the original X-Men, before like Wolverine and anything came along in like the 70s. It's got like Marvel Girl being in the first issue, and they're fighting Magneto in the very first issue. Same thing with Vanisher in the second one, and the Blob on the third. They're all just the same covers, same thing, all the ads in the middle, and you can scroll through, you can look at the old ads, and you see like things with this Hypno Disc, which is cool and stuff. Just like all the classic 60s ads that you just don't see and hear anymore in today's day and age. They're kind of nice. But anyway, the comics are brilliant. They've actually scanned in original comic books, so yes, there can be a few blotches, and people have said there are sometimes staple holes. I haven't seen any yet, but you never know. But still, it's so worth it for 500 plus issues of 40 years worth of comics. One downside is that when, for example, the X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, if there's a crossover between Uncanny and just, I don't know, another one, you only get half of it. Because this is only Uncanny, they don't have the other half of them. Now, buying the other half is no big deal in the digital comic iPhone app or online. And even so, you can still buy it on paper and, trade paperback. Why not? It's a bit more money, but it's so good. I love having the paper. In fact, I take comics, I read them on the bus, all that. I'm not going to stop doing that, of course. So why not just buy the whole collected edition when it comes to a crossover event? But still, you get 40 years worth of X-Men comics for 40, 50 bucks. It's ridiculous. It's brilliant. So you won't regret it if you go out and buy this, because it's just so nice to actually have them all on your computer, all on like your iPhone and stuff. It just it's made my week, really. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye now, but I hope you have a great night, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks. Hi, before I go, I want to tell you to go visit jupiterbroadcasting.com. These guys there, they do these videos, they're really cool, and they've inspired me to actually do this web series. They're the ones that did it. The guy that runs it, Chris Fisher, he works his ass off, and he's made this incredibly awesome looking website with these awesome videos about pretty much everything. There's a weekly series, there's Jupiter at Night, which is their nightly series. I urge you to go check them out because they are just so good. And the guys, they're really talented and awesome, so please do check it out. Thank you.